Good afternoon. This is Akashvani, and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Northeast gets its first Vande Bharat Express train. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Guwahati-New Jalpaiguri Vande Bharat will boost tourism and enhance connectivity in the region. ISRO successfully launches its next-generation navigational satellite NVS-1 from Sriharikota. Home Minister Amit Shah to embark on a 4-day visit to Manipur today. Cambodian King Norodom Sihamoni arrives in New Delhi on a 3-day visit to India. India's public sector Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam to develop second hydropower project Arun 4 in Nepal. And in IPL cricket, final match between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans to be played in Ahmedabad this evening. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off Northeast India's first Vande Bharat Express in Guwahati this afternoon via video conferencing. Inaugurating the Guwahati-New Jalpaiguri connecting train, Mr. Modi congratulated the people of Assam and West Bengal.
आज असम सहित पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट की रेल कनेक्टिविटी के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है। आज नॉर्थ ईस्ट की कनेक्टिविटी से जुड़े 3 काम एक साथ हो रहे हैं। पहला, आज नॉर्थ ईस्ट को अपनी पहली मेड इन इंडिया वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस मिल रही है। दूसरा, ये पश्चिम बंगाल को जोड़ने वाली तीसरी वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस। दूसरा, असम और मेघालय के लगभग 450 किलोमीटर ट्रैक पर बिजलीकरण का काम पूरा हो गया है। तीसरा, लामडिंग में नवनिर्मित डेमू मेमू शेड का भी आज लोकार्पण हुआ है।
He stated that infrastructure is for all without discrimination, creating various opportunities including employment, empowerment and an improved quality of life. He said that this infrastructure development is a true manifestation of social justice and secularism.
यही इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तो रोजगार के अवसर बनाता है। यही इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तेज विकास का आधार है। यही इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर गरीब, दलित, पिछड़े, आदिवासी ऐसे हर वंचित को सशक्त करता है। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सबके लिए है, समान रूप से हैं, बिना भेदभाव के हैं और इसलिए ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर निर्माण भी एक तरह से सच्चा सामाजिक न्याय है, सच्चा सेक्युलरिज्म है।
Mr. Modi expressed confidence that this new means of connectivity will further strengthen the age-old bond between Assam and West Bengal. He also emphasized that the impact of Vande Bharat Express on tourism will not only benefit Assam and West Bengal, but also Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh.
गुवाहाटी जलपाईगुड़ी वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस ट्रेन असम और पश्चिम बंगाल के बीच सदियों पुराने संबंधों को और मजबूत करेगी। इससे इस पूरे क्षेत्र में आना जाना और तेज हो जाएगा। इससे कॉलेज, यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ने वाले युवा साथियों को सुविधा होगी और सबसे अहम बात, इससे पर्यटन और व्यापार से बनने वाले रोजगार बढ़ेंगे।
Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO today launched its next generation navigational satellite NVS-1 successfully. The satellite was launched on board Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle or GSLV at 10:42 a.m. from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. The primary objective of this mission is to deploy the NVS-1 navigation satellite, which weighs approximately 2,232 kilograms. This satellite belongs to the second generation of satellites envisioned for the navigation with Indian constellation series. More from our correspondent.
India will join 3 other nations in setting up not only a constellation series but also on operationalization of the rubidium clock which was made indigenously. ISRO scientists have proved yet another difficult experiment by today's successful mission. Scientists gathered at the center expressed happiness and satisfaction at the functioning of the satellite so far. The orbit tracing maneuvers will be used for taking the satellite to the destined level in 2 days. The data obtained from the satellite will be used for individual and strategic purposes. The chairman ISRO, Somnath, was jubilant in announcing the launch of Chandrayaan-3 in July this year. ISRO looks forward to send more GSLV, PSLV missions and also projects with NASA. Directors in ISRO said that though there were initial hiccups in launch of GSLV missions, the government had encouraged and lent full support to the scientists in carrying forward GSLV missions. Joy, Akashwani, Chennai.
Home Minister Amit Shah will be on a 4-day visit to Manipur from today. He will reach Imphal this evening. The minister will hold several rounds of security meetings to assess the situation and plan further steps to restore normalcy in the state. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh will attend the swearing-in ceremony of Nigeria's President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu at Eagle Square in Abuja today. He is on a 3-day visit to Nigeria. His visit will further strengthen the India-Nigeria bilateral relations. This is the first ever visit of an Indian Defence Minister to Nigeria. King of Cambodia, Norodom Sihamoni, arrived in New Delhi this afternoon on a 3-day visit to India. He was received by Minister of State for External Affairs, Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, upon arrival. The king will have bilateral meetings with President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow. He will be accorded a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan in the morning, following which he will pay floral tributes to Mahatma Gandhi at Rajghat. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will call on the king. President Murmu will host a state banquet in honor of the visiting dignitary in the evening. The visit marks the culmination of the celebrations of the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between India and Cambodia. This visit by the King of Cambodia is taking place almost after 6 decades, with the last being that of the current king's father in 1963. Our correspondent reports India and Cambodia enjoy warm and friendly relations marked by civilizational, cultural and economic linkages and deep-rooted people-to-people ties. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Nepal has decided to allow India's Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam or SJVN Limited to develop a second hydropower project in the country. At present, SJVN is developing a 900 megawatt Arun third hydroelectric project, a runoff river located on the Arun River in eastern Nepal, scheduled to be completed in 2024. An official statement said a meeting of the Investment Board Nepal, chaired by Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahel Prachand, approved the draft project development agreement to be signed with India's state-owned SJVN to develop the 669 megawatt Lower Arun hydropower project in eastern Nepal. The development comes days before Prime Minister Prachanda's visit to India starting Wednesday. The BJP today asserted that the Narendra Modi government is a regime of Sushasan, Seva and Garib Kalyan. Addressing media in New Delhi on the completion of 9 years of the Narendra Modi government, senior BJP leader and Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia said the centre has taken revolutionary steps for the welfare of poor and marginalized sections of the society. He said the country has witnessed all-round development in the last 9 years, and now India has become the 5th largest economy in the world.
सबसे बड़ा सोलर प्लांट पूरे विश्व में 2200 मेगावाट का आज भादला राजस्थान में स्थापित हो रहा है। इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस भारत कीर्तिमान स्थापित कर रहा है फ्रांस के साथ मिलकर। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सौर ऊर्जा के अलायंस में 100 देशों को भारत और फ्रांस ने साथ में मिलकर जोड़ा। ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन के प्रोजेक्ट जो आज विकसित देश ड्रॉइंग बोर्ड पे भी नहीं, कैबिनेट ने 19,000 करोड़ रुपए की योजना ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन के लिए स्वीकृत और पर्यावरण को भी साथ में लेकर।
Union Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, along with Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Deputy Chief Ministers Keshav Prasad Maurya, Brijesh Pathak and BJP State Chief Bhupen Chaudhary addressed the press conference on the achievement of 9 years of central government in Lucknow. Mr. Puri said that during Corona period, when there were hardly any equipments and medicines to deal with the pandemic, India not only started making medical equipments, but also gave the free-of-cost vaccine to the countrymen and even exported vaccine to 130 countries. mentioning the role of Ujjwala scheme in changing the scenario of clean energy in the country. Mr. Puri said that 14 crore gas connections were there in 2014 when Modi government came into power. And after the launch of Ujjwala scheme in 2016 by the PM, now the number of gas connections in the country are more than 31 crores 50 lakhs. India is a shining example of the works done in the field of biofuel under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As the Narendra Modi government completes 9 years in office, Akashvani News is bringing a series of special stories on the initiatives taken by the government. Today, we take a look at the Indo-Bangladesh Maitri Setu, the 1.9-kilometer long bridge which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the 9th of March 2021. It would immensely benefit Northeast India in trade matters as the same would connect with the Chittagong seaport just 100 kilometers from Agartala. People from different spheres of the society appreciated and lauded this effort of the Union government to boost the economic and cultural exchanges between India and Bangladesh. We spoke to Shantanu Ghosh of Kolkata about its benefits.
I am Shantanu Ghosh from Kolkata. Maitri Setu will not only boost the trade and commerce between two countries, but its cultural aspects are also very significant for me. Culturally, we are very much close to Bangladesh, and this bridge, which links Tripura with Chittagong port in Bangladesh, will provide a shorter and more economical alternative land route between India's eastern and western states compared to the longer route through Assam. It will also promote more cultural exchanges between two countries.
Union Minister for Coal and Mines Prahlad Joshi has said that in last 9 years, more than 40% exploration has been achieved in the country. He said area under exploration has increased to almost 2 lakh square kilometers out of total 4.5 lakh square kilometer mining area. Mr. Joshi was speaking after inaugurating first mining startup summit at IIT Mumbai today. He said India, under leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, became the world's factory from the world's back office. The minister said number of startups are entering the mineral mining sector, which will be a win-win for all. Ministry of Mines Secretary Vivek Bharadwaj explained the unlimited opportunities in the mineral sector of India. He said India's startup will find ways and means to boost the exploration, processing and mining of critical minerals. In Uttarakhand, Akashvani is going to take a new initiative in the direction of conservation and promotion of Garhwali and Kumainu dialects. News will be broadcast in Garhwali dialect regularly for 10 minutes from today evening from Dehradun Center of Akashvani. Garhwali news will be broadcast daily from 6:50 p.m. to 7 p.m. Apart from this, from 1st of June, Kumaini dialect news will be broadcast regularly from Akashvani at 7:30 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. Praveen Kumar Srivastava was today sworn in as the Central Vigilance Commissioner. President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office to him at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Mr. Srivastava is a 1988 batch retired Indian Administrative Service Officer of Assam Meghalaya cadre. In IPL 2023 cricket, due to persistent rain in Ahmedabad last night, the final match between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans was postponed to be played today at 7:30 p.m. at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Around 11 p.m. last night, Indian Premier League took to Twitter and announced that the final has been moved to the reserve day. This is the first time in IPL history that a summit clash has moved to a reserve day. Uttar Pradesh Hockey won the 13th Hockey India Sub-Junior Men National Championship 2023 yesterday after defeating the Hockey Association of Odisha 7-1 in the final at the iconic Birsa Munda Hockey Stadium, Odisha. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Northeast gets its first Vande Bharat Express train. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Guwahati-New Jalpaiguri Vande Bharat will boost tourism and enhance connectivity in the region. ISRO successfully launches its next-generation navigational satellite NVS-1 from Sriharikota. Home Minister Amit Shah to embark on a 4-day visit to Manipur today. Cambodian King Norodom Sihamoni arrives in New Delhi on a 3-day visit to India. India's public sector Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam to develop second hydropower project Arun 4 in Nepal. And in IPL cricket, final match between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans to be played in Ahmedabad this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.